So let me remind you what we said about Kamchatka and the rise in seismic activity in that region. The conclusions you draw are up to you. From the ALLATRA report on the threat of magma plume eruption, and I quote, "Remarkably, the depth of earthquakes in the Kuril-Kamchatka region is also increasing. This indicates that the interaction between the lithospheric plates is becoming more dynamic due to the influence of the Siberian mantle plume. An increase in volcanic activity in the Kuril-Kamchatka region is expected, along with the emergence of anomalies in the rapid ascent of deep magma. An analysis of seismic data in the Kamchatka and Kuril Islands region shows a noticeable increase in the magnitude 4.0 plus earthquakes. The region is part of the Pacific Ring of Fire. However, most seismicity spikes are independent. This may indicate that the Siberian plume exerts its own influence on the Kamchatka and Kuril Islands region. Humanity is entering a new phase of heightened seismic activity. This is the era of catastrophic earthquakes, events we can regrettably no longer avert. Previously, major seismic events were isolated. Today, however, we are witnessing a clearly defined trend of exponential growth. Preliminary estimates indicate that the area affected by magma flows beneath Siberia may span 2,500 to 3,000 kilometers in diameter, an expanse comparable in size to the Australian continent. At this moment, the magma plume is in a critical stage. It has already begun to uplift the tectonic plate above it, evidenced by increased seismic activity along its margins. This points to the possibility that the magma plume could breach the surface at any time. This will happen both in the region of the rising magma plume and along edges of the lithospheric blocks of the Earth's crust, where the plume is exerting increasing pressure. We will not witness significant tectonic shifts until the moment the Siberian platform ruptures. Some precursor earthquakes may occur along the edges of the plate, but when strong quakes begin directly above the plume, it will mean that only minutes, at most a few hours, remain before a catastrophic event. This video demonstrates that both the information presented in my video statements and the data published in ALLATRA's reports form a coherent and scientifically grounded model explaining the causes of the Kamchatka earthquake. Moreover, this model shows that the event was not an isolated incident, but a troubling indicator of the rapidly worsening geodynamic situation.